Hi, I'm Craig Hawley, boys basketball coach at Ortonville, camp director for Brian Butch basketball camps, here with Brian Butch. Brian, I know a lot of people have been wondering about your NBA career. After Denver, you suffered the injury, been working hard to get back. Where are you at right now?
Right now, I actually got back, and I'm clear to start playing basketball. The doctor said it'll be about another 2 months before I'm back to NBA shape again, and where my knee can handle it. But it's been probably the toughest thing that I've gone through. And I've gone through a lot, but it's taught me a lot of things. It's taught me patience, and I've become a better person going through the injury. And I'm really looking forward to getting back there and playing. My career is not done. A lot of people have asked me that if I'm done playing basketball. No, I'm too young. I don't really want to get a real job yet either. So I love playing basketball. I love the game, and I'm going to keep playing for as long as I possibly can. So the main reason for starting this, and it's very simple, is to help the kids in the Fox Valley. And seeing how big it's gotten and the response from so many people is really now to help the kids in Wisconsin. There's a reason I stayed and played at the University of Wisconsin. I was recruited by Arizona, North Carolina, Kansas, you name it, I was recruited by. The reason I stayed at Wisconsin is because I love Wisconsin. I love the state. I love everything about it. This is where I grew up. This is what I know. And there's nothing better than playing for your home state school. And I had the opportunity to do that. And I'm just hoping that some other kids have the opportunity like that in front of them. And I'm just trying to help them reach their dreams and their goals. Really, it's very simple. I mean, it's for the kids. My time, has passed. I had a great high school career. I did a lot of great things. Played the McDonald's games with LeBron and that. But I want some other kids to experience those things. Reach out to some high school coaches in the Valley and see, who had the same passion as me. And doing that, I ran into Craig. And, I guess, could you just explain why you felt that my camps were something that you wanted to get involved with and be a part of? Because, I mean, being and seeing what you've done with the Hortonville program and just how much passion you have for the game, I really respect what you do. And, could you just kind of explain a little bit why, you feel like Brian Butch basketball camps are something you want to be involved with?
One of the main reasons was I've been doing individual lessons for 20 years, been involved with camps. I'm a way more hands-on approach than when I've seen other people give individual instructions at other camps. My camps I run are a little bit more unique that way. After talking to you, what your vision was for your camps, I thought that's exactly, we're on the exact same page. And that's just, what we want to do is make these kids get better. It's easy to just have a cattle call. You don't have just tons of people coming in and you have 30 kids at a basket and you're running through some drills and you don't have any individual instruction. I like that, that we decided to keep the numbers down. So, you have limited people on per basket so they can get that individual, coaching. But the biggest thing for me was, and at least in any camp that I run or any clinic or any coaching that I do, is when somebody's doing it wrong, I stop it until it's done right. You have to teach the kids how to do it right. You can't just allow them to just continue to keep making the same mistake and then just say, blow the whistle and say, okay, now go to another basket. I mean, they really haven't learned anything. They're just reinforcing what they already knew, which might have been the wrong way.
And that's really why we've teamed up. He has the same passion for this basketball as I do. And this camp really is focused on making sure that kids get better and doing it the right way. So many people can go play 5-on-5 and do those sorts of things. Fortunately for me, when I was growing up, I had great coaches, but I had to travel all over the states to do that. We want to bring something to the Fox Valley where people and parents don't have to spend so much money to take their kids all over the country to get better. That's why we did this, is to make something here in this state. In the Fox Valley where I grew up and was such a big part where you grew up, and it really is. There's nothing here that's going to be as unique as what we have to offer, and that's why I think we're both so excited about it. Hi, my name is Brian Butch, and I played basketball at the University of Wisconsin. I played overseas and played in the NBA until I got hurt. Thankfully, I got hurt because it gave me the opportunity to start these basketball camps, and really the main reason for these basketball camps is to make sure that, I give the opportunity to the kids in the Fox Valley area and hopefully in the state. My hope is really to drive these camps and to make these camps about getting better as a basketball player. That's all it is. I could fill the ball out and have you play 5-on-5 and do those sorts of things and still call it a basketball camp. But that's not what I'm about. I really want to make sure that we give the kids the opportunity to get better. I really want to make sure that we give your son or daughter the opportunity to become a better basketball player throughout the summer, so it shows in their high school season, so it shows in their middle school season. It's really about making sure that we have something good set up with skills and just making sure that we give them a great opportunity. I really have a lot of passion for the game of basketball because the game of basketball has been so good to me. And that's why I've teamed up with Craig Hawley, my camp director, because we both have that same passion. We both want to make sure that kids get better. And you just don't get better by playing 5-on-5. You got to have some direction, you got to have some teaching. And that's really where I'm at. And that's what I know Craig is the same way. We really want to make sure that we're able to teach the kids new things. Not only on the basketball floor, but as many of you have known, I've had many ups and downs in my personal life, and the game of basketball has taught me so many different things. So not only will we get basketball lessons and all those sorts of things, but I'll have a chance to tell the kids my stories about playing overseas, playing in the NBA, and playing at college. There's so many different things that I've learned throughout so many different venues and places that I've played that I really want to share. So I'm really looking forward to this, and it's a passion of mine that I really am excited about.
Hi, I'm Craig Hawley, boys basketball coach at Hortonville High School and camp director for Brian Butch basketball camps. The reason I got involved with these camps was after talking with Brian about what his vision was for his camp. I found it very similar to the camps that I run. I've run camps, worked camps, and the difference between what we're going to be doing and some of the camps I've worked is that it's just not a cattle call showing a bunch of people how to do drills or just having them do drills at a basket. We want to do some more personalized instruction, some more hands-on stuff with them, and also try to teach them some different moves that they may not normally have. We're actually going to be doing some instruction, teaching the kids how to do the drill right. I think this camp is going to be very unique and different. We got some different ideas planned. So rather than just rolling out the basketballs, doing some 5-on-5, or just running through some drills. So I'm really excited to be teamed with Brian. I know this is going to be a great camp, and we both have the passion and the will to make this work. Thanks.